Good morning. Hello everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and I am out here with my doggos. This is Sophie and Sprocket's laying down here next to me. Today I'll be giving you a prediction reading for the 13th of March. Now, if you are new here, please subscribe if you'd like to. Hit those like buttons, guys. You know that helps me a lot. And I will get started and we'll see what comes up. Oh yes, YouTube was playing around with my videos again yesterday. I had to attempt twice to reload it. Took overnight again, sadly. I don't know what is going on with that. They're deleting comments, so if I'm not replying to your comments, it's just that I'm not seeing them. Sometimes they bring them back later down the track, so fingers crossed I'll get your comments eventually, guys. Okay, we'll keep pushing through. We'll get started. Oh, straightening up my camera, guys. And we'll see what comes up. Sorry, Sophie's scratching already. God. Oh, my dogs, honestly. All right. Oh, God, I'm just getting farmers are gathering. Farmers are regrouping. They're having a lot of meetings now. This is globally. This is good. Farmers are coming together. We know that there's been strikebacks and protests in Brussels. Globally, we know the Netherlands has been fighting this for a long time. But I am getting that farmers are coming together. Globally, they're having discussions. This will probably be New Zealand, Australia, France, everywhere. They're discussing their future moving forward and what they want and what they don't want. So I do feel like they're going to be a lot of fightbacks around the farm industries. This is good. I am getting that. There's a lot of meetings going on with farmers. Because, see, you've got to remember too, farmers are confused. Why? I told you they're starting to electronically tag the cattle here in Australia. So people are starting to question all these things. Why do we need taxes on our cow burps and farts? It doesn't make sense. So getting a lot of farmers coming together. A lot of strikes, protests. This is moving forward. There's a lot of standing up in these regions. Gosh, farmers get hit hard enough as it is. They really don't make a lot of money, depending on the industry, but for the amount of work that they put in. We know that dairy farmers, for example, don't get a lot from their milk supplies. They do get duped. I believe the farmers get duped a lot anyway. Now they're just getting duped even more. And when they have droughts and they go through tough times and that sort of thing, or their crops get destroyed with the weather, like floods and things too, so a lot of them are in debt already. So imagine them moving forward. A lot of these farms that are already in debt to the banks, it's not going in a good direction for them, is what I'm getting. They're exhausted. Farmers and people are tired. You know, the ones in Netherlands are sick of fighting back, aren't they? Sophie, she's always chewing my little Sophie girl. So I'm getting a lot around farmers coming together, having meetings, assembling, learning about their rights moving forward. They might even be getting lawyers and things involved in these processes too, about what rights do they have moving forward. There's some big farm battles to come, which is good. This is globally. Okay, I hope you guys are caught up with Elbow. You know, he's visiting America at the moment, shaking hands with everyone over there to buy his big submarines, which is like a bit crazy considering your country's going down the toilet. Well, I did get those visuals last week, didn't I, guys, of him floating around with his pleb in a dinghy. Well, now the two of them are in America. I don't even know who the guy with him is. And they show them actually walking past the big ships and everything. It's just crazy, isn't it? So Elbow's over there. I think Sushi's flying in soon. So there's going to be a little meeting of everybody coming together. So Elbow's trying to stay on the world stage. But he is a little bit out of his depth. But I think he's like trying to cover that up and feel very important. You know how it makes you feel important when you're mixing with rubbing shoulders with the big important people. So look out for Elbow. You're going to be seeing a bit of him over there in your countries. That'll be very thrilling. All right, let's see where else we go. God, I'm just getting no relief in sight. No relief financially or with anything coming. There's no relief. Oh, it's a beautiful day here, guys. I just thought I'd come out and share my autumn day with you. Autumn is a beautiful time of year, isn't it? No wind much. Oh, where was I? I lost my train of thought. Oh, God, sometimes I can hear the plane in the background. No, I've got it. No relief. No relief. Certainly no relief financially. This is going to continue. So it's showing me these people, these sleepwalkers, people waking up, people in the bubble denial suits. They're wiping sweat off their brow. It's like they're doing a real hard tennis match. They're showing me that hard tennis match where, you know, when there's a real good tennis match and it goes for hours and hours and hours and hours, and they have to wear those tennis headbands. Well, it's showing me all these people in these like sweatbands, tennis headbands, and all the sweat stripping off them. This is the people waking up. They're getting no relief. So they haven't even got time to like grab a drink or have a little rest break or go to the toilet, or there's no rest. They just got to keep playing this marathon tennis game. That's what I'm getting for the people waking up. There is no relief. And this is about finances, and they're like wiping their brow, and they've got their little tennis, elastic tennis, you know, those things that are made of terry toweling, is it? Those little sweat headbands. We used to wear them when we used to do aerobics, didn't we, guys? Years ago, we'd have the hand ones and the sweatband. They're very practical, actually. Well, that's what I'm getting. They're wiping the sweat because they're exhausted, overwhelmed, and there's no relief for them. That's what I'm getting for the sleepwalkers. There's no relief. They're just getting hit and hit and hit, not only financially, but with everything. And that's what I'm getting. It's becoming like this marathon tennis game where there's kind of no end in sight. It feels like it's never going to end. And it's like full pace for them. Everything they're getting hit with is full on. It's like, I guess you could say it's like them just standing there almost, well, it's saying without a tennis racket actually, and all the tennis balls, like zillions of tennis balls, are just coming at them at full slog. So you got like 200km/h tennis balls just coming at you. So you're going to get pretty bruised and battered, and they're getting overwhelmed by trying to dodge and weave and run, and they can't avoid. You just can't avoid when tennis balls are coming at you like that. That's just the image I'm getting for these people waking up. They're going to get hit. It's inevitable they're going to get hit. And this is what I mean about hit with the reset, hit with everything that's coming at them, hit with the financial stresses, I guess, that are coming. Everything. Food issues, everything. It's all coming at them now. 15-minute cities in the UK is another example. Okay, let's see where else we go. Oh, they are. We talked about this last week, didn't we, guys? They're starting to eliminate red meat out of our diets now. We know they are. We know they're coming after farmers. We know that I even said I could hardly find a red meat patty on the shopping shelves. Everything's plant-based. Without even running any of this by the little people, they're definitely trying to get us off meat. We know that's where it's headed because, of course, Bill Gates owns all the farming land for all the vegan products and the plant-based products. So that's where we're headed. They're definitely there's this big transition going on. Of course, none of it's run by the little people, especially not the farmers. The farmers probably have no awareness of this even happening, guys. You think about it, if people aren't aware of the reset and where it's all headed, they're not going to see what's going on. I keep saying it. They're not piecing it together. They're not seeing the bigger picture. They're only seeing little aspects of their life being changed, basically. Okay, so it takes time for people to... Sorry, Sprocket's knocking the table as usual. Sprocket. Okay, let's see where else we go. Oh, I'm getting this song. I think it's by an Aussie band. I think it's by... Is it Jimmy Barnes or Cold Chisel? One of the two. And it's called Crying Shame. It's a... Oh, no, it might not be them, actually. It might be someone else. Oh, I can't think. Diesel? Might be by Diesel. He's an Aussie singer. Don't you know, crying shame, only got yourself to blame. That's pretty much the words of it. I'm sure it's called Crying Shame. And it is a crying shame what's happening to our lives. And see, people only have themselves to blame, really, because they conformed in the beginning. They took up the jab wheel. They did whatever they were told. They let the government rule their lives and dictate and tell them everything that they needed to do. And now it's just a big crying shame because I feel in some aspects it's too late. I honestly do think in some areas it's too late. And it's a crying shame. And they've only got themselves to blame because they've left they've left it too late. I know a lot of them got caught in the mass psychosis. I get that. A lot of us here understand that. But it still doesn't change all the things that are kind of being rolled out. Like, it's not easy, is it, guys, for us to even navigate? So don't you know it's crying shame? Only got yourself to blame. So I'm getting that song. I guess that's how we're looking at a lot of these people. Like, well, you conformed, so now what are you going to do? Because we're just sitting back waiting and watching the clown show play out and watching to see what these sleepwalkers, people denying it, what they're going to do next. Because unless they do something, it's all just going to keep rolling out. And the guides keep saying yes, and we're going to all be put in our little districts, just like the Hunger Games. District 1, District 2, District 5, District 8. We're all going to be put in our little districts. I think in England, UK, we can pretty much say that Sushi's already dividing and separating and putting people into their districts. We know that's happening with the 20-minute neighbourhoods, 15-minute cities. And they're still rolling that out, aren't they? It started off with, was it Oxfordshire? And then it sort of has spread its little wings to, is it Sheffield and quite a few other places. All right, let's see where else we go today. I'm getting that the things that are going to start to come out are going to be so disturbing. Now, I keep saying there's a lot more to this reset than we even are aware of, and it's going to be very shocking and disturbing even for us. Now, we're pretty prepared and we've seen a lot of this stuff that's coming, but I feel like some of these things are going to be even shocking for us. What? I don't understand what more there could be. Sorry, guys, I've got to go back and look at your comments to what more there could be with the reset. We know there's the one world religion and things like that, but I do feel there's a lot more that's coming that's going to be even more unrealistic and more shocking. I have not got a clue really what that could be, but there is a lot more to this reset than we're aware of. Oh God, I just don't understand. It just goes on and on and on, doesn't it, guys? Oh, did I tell you here, we're going to the vote here soon. I told you about our Premier Parrotay. I think, Martin, you came up with the nickname Parrot. Parrot, because he is probably parroting and repeating everything that he's told. But they're going to the vote soon, our two premiers. And he's actually thinking of bringing in, yes, you are not going to believe it, guys, the great idea he's come up with. This could maybe be one of them. They're going to have superannuation for children now. Yep, you can put money away for your children. They're going to make it compulsory. They're going to donate $400 when your child is born. Yes, this is not sounding great, is it, guys? And then you can put $1,000 away every year for your child. So when they're 18, you'll have money and you'll be able to access it. Yeah, sure. As if, it sounds like we're all just building up the old government's bank account again. So your child will have money for their future. They can buy a house maybe with it as a deposit, or they could go to uni with it. So this is the brilliant ideas that they're starting to come up with. So perhaps maybe this is a bit more of the reset, who knows, but they're talking about putting superannuation away for children. But of course, we're all going to be paying for that. How we're going to be paying for that, I don't know, because no one's even got money to pay for the food on their table. So these are some of the cockamamie ideas that they're coming up with in Australia. So that could be one of these reset ideas. We never know, do we? Hey, Spocket. Oh, my dogs are just all chewing today. Hopefully not, but I'm not keen on that idea personally. I've never been big on super. I know that we get forced to pay a certain percentage and you can put more in if you choose to. We never have. My husband and I always put it into like buying houses, property. We put it into other things. We figured that we would be better to be in control of our own money rather than the government earning money off our money. Because as we know, and I know you guys in Canada know, they can freeze your bank accounts and your superannuations at any time. So that was something that we did avoid. We sort of got that gut feeling a long time ago that it wasn't going to be a great idea to pour a lot into super. So now they're thinking of having super started as a child. As when your baby's born, it gets started straight away and you can contribute And I don't think they mean that you're going to have a choice in contributing. I think they mean that you're going to have to contribute to your child's superannuation. Go figure. That's just the worst idea I've ever heard. Oh, honestly. So pretty soon we're going to be in control of none of our money, are we, guys? It's just getting crazier. All right, let's see where else we go. So keep letting me know what you think the could be happening with the reset. What more could there be? Honestly, it's crazy. All right, let's see where else we go. I'm getting Germany again. God, we've got a lot from Germany this year, haven't we? There's been a lot going on over there. I'm getting this like pancake flipping in the fry pan. It's like the pancake keeps flipping. And if you think of a pancake flipping, you can keep flipping it till you're ready to kind of serve it up and eat it, because you keep cooking it like both sides. So I'm getting like governments on top, then the people are on top. Governments on top, then the people are on top. So I'm getting that flipping of the pancake, and it could swing any way at any time. But the government isn't completely in control of the situation in Germany. I do feel like the people are still flipping their government and pushing back. It's good. I'm still getting that for Germany. Let us know what's happening there if anyone's living there. All right, let's see where else we go. So we've got the pancake flipping in Germany. Oh my God, the things we get on this channel. Bear with us, guys. If you are new, we do talk about some crazy things. All right. I'm getting a lot's being exposed. I'm getting a lot is being exposed now. And I'm feeling that this... Sophie, come on. She's chewing. I'm feeling like this is around the Hunter Biden laptop. There's going to be more exposed, I feel, around this. We know he's the prostitute, cocaine taking, using rather, hiding secrets and all this kind of stuff with China and all this, and their interactions. But I do feel there could be some exposure. There's going to be exposure. There might be a lot more to that Hunter Biden laptop as well. And that's why they're so fearful of it coming out. That's why they're trying so hard to control the situation and manipulate it. I mean, we all saw how the January 6th riots went, didn't we? That was all a big lie and edited videoing. If you haven't seen that, you guys, you got to go and check out Tucker Carlson, is it? It's on that channel, Tucker Carlson. The real 6 hours of video of the QAnon shaman and how he just walked through with the police, and the riots actually kind of didn't happen. And half the time the people who were breaking the windows probably worked for government anyway. But this is what I'm getting. There's going to be more of this sort of things being exposed for the truth. Because we know on this channel, we're the biggest detectors. And we know it's all been lies and garbage, everything that the media has been feeding people in every aspect. So I feel like there's going to be more of this exposure like that January 6th riots. It's going to be a lot more coming out, and I do feel it could be even around the Hunter Biden laptop event. Things are going to start to come out more and more. We know it's being called out on the Twitter files hearings that are currently going on in America over there, but I feel like more things... Oh, the birds are... Oh, there's a beautiful parrot just up here in the tree. He's eating the apples. So if oh, there they go. They're so beautiful, the parrots are all beautiful colours. So I feel like there's going to be more exposure around this, more truths coming out. It's quite bad, actually. We know he had dealings with China and that, but I feel like there's a lot more to that. There's a lot more depth to the Hunter Biden laptop saga. We know there would be. I'm getting like, they're showing me like visuals of like sort of these Arabian, Dubai, I'm just getting those visuals. Hang on, let me see what they mean. I'm getting like Istanbul. I'm getting like this kind of visuals. I don't know why. I'll just say it because that's what came through. But there might be more of that on this Hunter Biden laptop. It's a lot more complex than what we realise. Like China's just a little bit of the pie. That's what I'm getting for the Hunter Biden laptop. Ooh, fingers more gets exposed. But nothing on mainstream media. If you're living in America or Canada or over there, let us know if there's anything on the media about any of this Hunter Biden. I'm sure there isn't. Oh, God, if we didn't share things here, guys, we'd know nothing, would we? All right, let's see what else we get today. God, they're showing me visuals of like, we've talked a lot here about things going around in circles and things just repeating themselves and going round and round in circles. And they're showing me like a spirograph, just sprocket leaves, so a spirograph going around and around. If anyone's ever done those little wheels where you pin them on the paper, they used to have them when we were young, and you'd spin your pen around and it'd make circles, and you'd make all these circles, and they were called spirographs. Well, I'm getting this circle after circle. Things just keep repeating. It's like that broken record we were talking about the other day. Things just keep repeating. As things are just going round and they're forming these patterns. Things are forming patterns, and we know that they are. We talked the other day about like the jab wheel patterning and the lockdowns and all that. Now we've got the like climate change lockdowns, you know, to save the planet. We've got the 15-minute city lockdowns, which are going to stop all the emissions, the gas emissions, and people moving around. And, you know, we know what it's all really about. So I've got this like spirograph, this patterning that just keeps repeating itself. But yet, by repeating itself, it's still forming a bigger picture as well. So it's all leading somewhere. It's kind of, by doing these repetitive patterns, it's leading to somewhere, and we know where it's leading. It's leading us to the credit scoring dictatorships, isn't it? So I am getting that. I'm getting this visual of spirographs, just making patterns, but at the end, they're making a bigger pattern. Like a little patterns lead to bigger patterns, is what I'm getting. That's just what I'm getting. Things are circling around, but then eventually it creates like a picture and a bigger picture, and then a bigger picture again. So it's all leading somewhere, this spirograph. The spirograph, like patterns and circles. God, we know it is. Oh, where's it all leading? Oh, I wish Sophie would stop chewing. Oh my gosh, she's got the worst skin. She's had the worst allergies this year, guys. She's had to wear like pajamas every day. Alright, let's see where else we go. You know, my dog's always distracting, although they're pretty chilled today. Okay. God, they're showing us. And I'm getting that song, We Can Climb. They're saying we can climb any mountain. So this is for you guys watching my channel. We always get that Josh Groban song, You Raise Me Up So I Can Climb on Mountains. But I'm getting that song, We Can Climb any, and it's that Julia Andrews song again. I'm getting climb every mountain, go through the sea, follow every rainbow until you find your dream. Is that the song? Well, that's the song I'm getting off The Sound of Music. Climb every mountain. We have to still keep climbing. See, it's actually showing, oh, nice bottom sprocket. Excuse my dogs. Beep. Oh, dogs. It's showing us climbing up. It's almost showing me, you know, it's showing me Jack and the Beanstalk. We're like Jack out of Jack and the Beanstalk. And we're like climbing up this beanstalk, and we're trying to get what's he trying to get? The golden egg. Isn't it the golden egg? The goose with the golden egg or something? Anyway, we've got the truth. See, the golden egg representing the truth. So we climb up the beanstalk, and it's like we bring the truth back with us. We hold the truth in our hands, and we've escaped from the big, what do you call him? The giant. Isn't it the giant that's up on the top of the beanstalk on the clouds or whatever? And he does that fee-fi-fo-fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman, and he tries to find Jack. But Jack gets down with the golden egg, the goose that laid the golden egg, I'm sure it is. And then he like brings back, we could say that the Sprocket, leave my tomato. Sprocket's picking my tomatoes off the tree, off the vine. Oh, Sprocket, no. Oh, he's naughty. Look, I'll show you, he's picking my tomato. Can you see him? Yeah, look. He's trying to eat my tomatoes. Sprocket, bring it here. Oh, he's so naughty, isn't he? What a ratbag. Stop eating my tomatoes. It's not even red yet. Come on. But we're bringing back the golden egg. And the golden egg to me is the truth. We've always held the truth. We've always grabbed the truth, ran away with it, and held it close to us because we knew what the truth really was. So that's what I'm getting. We have to keep climbing up and just reaching like for that truth all the time. We know what the truth is, and it's like a real treasure. To understand and know the truth is like having a real treasure. You know, he brings it down to his house, and then he is it the golden egg? Maybe it's the beans. Oh, might be the bag of beans. Oh, I'm not very good with fairy tales, but anyway. And doesn't he plant the bean seed, and then he grows all these beans, and then they have all this food, and it all flourishes? Oh my God, I'm getting so muddled up. Jack and the Beanstalk. Maybe it's about the beans. Anyway, you know the story, I mean. And he ends up with this flourishes, and they have all these beans, and so they're able to be fed, and they're not poor anymore. And this is basically how the story goes. So by knowing the truth, it gives you a richness in your life. So that's what I'm getting for us. It's like we have the wealth. God, a lot of us here grow our own veggies and everything, don't we? We are a little bit like Jack and the Beanstalk, if you think about it. Because we can produce our own food. We've learnt to be proactive and to not rely on government for everything. We've kind of closed ourselves off a little bit, not completely, from society, and we are pretty independent and strong. So that's what I'm kind of getting, that Jack and the Beanstalk image where he climbs up, gets the magic beans. It might be the magic beans. Oh, I'm probably getting muddled up with the golden egg in the Willy Wonka factory. Guys, oh, look, I've got blonde hair, guys. Cut me a break. Anyway, I'm not quite sure what the go is. But anyway, he ends up with the magic beans, and they grow, and they have food, and it all ends up positive at the end of the story. So that's about us grabbing that truth and running away from the giants, basically, is the story, and being independent from them. So that's the visual that I'm still getting for us. We have to keep hanging on to that truth because we know what the truth is. And it's the truth that kind of, they say, sets you free, but it's the truth that gives you that abundance because you really know what the truth is, and you can live accordingly as we do around it, because you know what's coming, so you're always prepared. So that's what I'm getting. We're still climbing like Jack and the Beanstalk. Sneaky Jack who escapes from the big bad giant. Escaping. All right, let's see where else we go. Now that I've totally confused you guys. I am growing broad beans too. Look, I'll show you. They're my broad beans just here. Where are they? There. That's my broad beans. So I actually am growing some beans, which is really weird. They're nice in soups and things like that for winter. I hope you guys are enjoying spring over there. You'd be so excited. All right, let me see if there's something else to close with today. I'm getting that criticism is not ours anymore. During that whole pandemic and everything that went on, we were really badly criticised. We were criticised for being weak links. We were criticised for letting the team down. We were criticised for being flat earth tin hat foil wearers. We were criticised for everything, for standing up for freedom. We were even criticised for that. And I know most of you here stood up for freedom and fought back. We went to protests. We stood up for our human rights. And we were criticised for everything. Well, I feel like the criticism is starting to die down now. The criticism is starting to dissipate. It's disappearing. It's just not there anymore. It's like what the guides are saying, the critics can no longer criticise. They can't. That's what I'm getting. The critics can no longer criticise. Now Sprocket's scratching. Oh my God, what a pair. We're going to get real relief now moving forward. We're not going to be criticised. We're not people's aim anymore. See, this is what the guides are saying. Oh my God, Sophie. We're not the aim of people's Sprocket? Oh my God. Hello? Yeah, that'd be nice, Sprocket. Government is now what people want to criticise because they're realising we got nothing to do with anything and they're not interested in us anymore. It's all about the government. People are looking at government. They're criticising their government. You think about it. If you have a conversation with anybody, it's pretty much around cost of living, petrol going up, food prices, what's going on. So this is all being directed at the government. We're no longer of interest to the people waking up and the people in denial in their denial bubble suits. They're not interested in us anymore. We're becoming like boring. They've got other things to be focused on now, meaning their government is taking them down to zero. So we're becoming very sort of superfluous now to the sleepwalkers. We're not on their radar. See, we're not on their radar. We've taken off again. The Mavil Freedom Braveheart bikers are not on the radar anymore. Even for the people waking up who were in the mass psychosis, we're not on their radar. We've got to have a showing off session, haven't we, guys? We're not on their radar anymore. They've removed, well, they haven't removed us. We've kind of removed ourselves. See, this is why the guides always guide us to stay away from them, because when they're waking up, they're going to be angry, aggressive, argumentative, ready to have a big debate with us. But we don't need to do that. See, we don't need to do it because we've got the truth. We know what the truth is. We've got the magic beans off the beanstalk or the golden egg or whatever it is. Oh, sorry, guys. I totally confuse you guys sometimes. So that's what I'm getting. We're off the radar of the people that have been in the mass psychosis because we're staying away from them on purpose. I said the other day we got that song... Sky High, where we've zoomed out now out of the stratosphere and we just blown out sky high. What a great song by Jigsaw. That was an excellent song. I really do love that song. So I got that song for it. So we're really out of the radar now. We're out of the radar for government because we're useless to government, and we're out off the radar now for the people waking up because they got other things to deal with now. We're not part of their problem anymore. We're not part. See, they can't say to us, "Oh, you didn't get the jab, and you're whether you're mandated or injured here, it doesn't matter. It's all under the one umbrella. You're causing all the problems in the CV to spread. And they can't say that now because it's all proved wrong. They were the ones spreading it. It was spreading all over the place. There's been all these variants, and it's nothing to do with any of us. So that's we're past that now. So that will give you some relief, guys, that here they come again. Oh, God. Oh, dogs. They're like my little shadow or something. That we're all past that now. So they're focusing on other things, and this is good, guys. So make sure you stay off the radar and keep flying off into the stratosphere, climb the mountains. All right, I'll see if there's something to close with today. Oh, getting the Royal Kardashians again. I call the royals here the Royal Kardashians, guys, because they're always trying to seek attention, be noticed. They're still trying to build themselves up on the world stage. I think we've got something about Andrew now. I don't know, is he doing some documentary to give his side of the story? I don't even know. Charles has still got to do his talk. See, they're still trying to keep in the limelight. They still want to have the importance. Because you think about it, and I know a lot of us here on this channel have known for years and years and years and years how the royals have dominated a lot of global decisions. We know they have a lot of pulling power, and they don't want to lose their power. See, it's not political power. It's a status. It's a power of status and image and wealth and strength. And they don't want to lose that. They don't want to disappear into nothingness. So we're still going to be fed this Royal Kardashian clown show for a little bit longer yet, I think, guys. It's just not going to end. They're pushing and pushing and pushing. I don't think the Harry and Meghan one took off so well. But it was actually a bit of an epic flop, wasn't it, really? So I do feel that this is still getting pushed. The Royal Kardashians are still trying to stay afloat. Stay afloat is what I'm getting. It's like showing me Charles and Andrew and Kate and William and all that still hanging on to like a little, what do you call those life buoys? The little orange life buoy. And they're hanging on to it out at sea. They're still a bit lost at sea, the royals. They really need rescuing because their image is tarnished. We know Andrew had a lot to do with that, didn't he? Charles hasn't done himself any favours either with the whole Diana Camilla thing. And then we got Harry and Meghan. Harry just bad-mouthing everyone, and it's just all going south. So their image is tarnished. So they're still trying to hang on. See, they're still trying to stay afloat on this life buoy. The Royal Kardashians, I call them. Because it's just a show, isn't it? It's just all for, I don't know, for keeping their power and position. All right. Oh, Sophie. Oh, my gosh, her scratching. I'm going to have to get her some special emulsifying ointment again today. All right. Okay. Let's see if there's something to close with today. God, I'm getting that we're all returning to our old souls. Like, if you think about it here on my channel, we've all gone through a lot of the awakening process. We've been through traumas, dark nights of soul, depression, whatever you might have been through here, just general experiences that might have led you here to my channel. But we're all going back to our old soul. So our old soul is like who we are, the core of our being, but we've matured. So I'm getting that's what's happening with the people waking up too. They're maturing into their real sort of light beings, it's saying, but we're maturing into our old soul. We're becoming old souls. That's what I'm getting. It's that maturing and the understanding of how life works, and understanding like the law of karma, or you know, how we create our own reality, like understanding. We're coming to this understanding of how the world and the dynamics works. You know, we know here to stay away from people, because if you're going to put yourself in front of people who are full of pain and pain bodies and everything, you're going to get attacked. Like, we're figuring all that out. See, we're still learning and growing, but this is what I'm getting. We're all going back to our old souls. Well, our original soul, but we're older souls. And if you think about it, you think about like the Native American Indians, for example. They look up to their elders, probably the same here in the Indigenous and the Kiwis, the Maoris in New Zealand. They look up to their elders. Shamefully, a lot of Western cultures don't do that. I don't know why they do that. They seem to see their elders as a bit of a burden, don't they? It's very strange that. I guess it's just how we're all brought up, but this is what I'm getting. We're becoming like the elders. This is for you guys watching my channel. We're like the elders in a Native American Indian tribe. I talk about us a lot, sitting around having our little tribal councils and discussing things and learning things off each other. We all talk to each other here on my channel. So I'm getting we're becoming like the elders, the older and wiser ones. And this is just purely because we've seen a lot of these things coming and we're very aware. And it gives you those skills to be able to navigate it. So that's what I'm getting for us. We're becoming like the Native American elders. I'm sure you can all relate to that kind of image. Just sitting around the fire, having I call them the powwows, and discussing life and how to navigate it and the things that we've learned. You know, that's what life's about. It's a learning process for you to grow and evolve. We don't all have these things happen to us for no reason. As much as we're exhausted from things, if you think about it, a lot of us here are feeling better. We're in a happier place. We're feeling freer than we ever have probably in our entire lives, because we're not carrying all these burdens and worries from the past. And this is where you become the old soul. That's just what I'm getting. Okay, let's see if there's something to close with today. My dogs. It's beautiful here today, guys. Birds are so nice, aren't they? I'm getting that Robbie Williams song today. Angel. There's an angel contemplate my fate. Did you know the places that we go when we're young and old? I have been told. I'm getting that song by Robbie Williams, Angel. I love that song. God, I love that song. It's such a beautiful song. And you know what I love about that song? In the film clip, he's on, they're on this motorbike, just driving along, or riding rather, along the beach, and she has her arms out, I think, on the back of the motorbike, and he's just riding it. It's such a cool image, but it's so us, Braveheart biker, freedom fighter, maverick rebels. We've got that sense of freedom, like riding a motorbike on the beach. That's why we're getting that film clip today. Go check that out by Robbie Williams, Angel. There's an angel. Yeah, that's just the image I'm getting. That sense of freedom that we still have in our lives, guys. Keep fighting for that too. We need to hang on to those kind of images. It's really important. Hang on a minute. It's like having a little meditation, isn't it, guys, listening to the birds? They keep distracting me. I hear the little... It's beautiful. I love bird noises. Oh, I love you too. Oh, I love my boy. Sprocket. He's going to walk on. Oh, you got to sit right there, Sprocket, in the camera. Oh, my God. All right, hang on a minute. Oh, kiss. Oh. Okay, getting the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Take me to the place I love. Live it all away. Oh, oh, no way. What's that song by the Red Hot Chili Peppers? Take me to the place I love. Take it all away. Oh, God, I'm trying to think of the name of that song. It's like, just keep hanging in Terabella, guys, is a message I'm getting for us, but it's the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Take me to the place I love. Oh, I can't. Oh my God, my dog's. Sorry, Sprocket's on my feet now. Oh my God. What's that Red Hot Chili Peppers song? I can't think of it. Take it all away. Take it to the place I love. No. Oh, sorry guys, I can't think of it. What is that song? It's such a good song too. Red Hot Chili Peppers. No way. Oh God, I wish I could think of it. Sorry guys. It's such a good song. But it's saying, take me to the place I love. Take him all the way. Hey, 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 hey. I don't want to bet you no. It's just take us away to Terabella is pretty much what the message is that I'm getting for that song. Oh, one of you might be able to type it down below. Sorry guys, you know how hopeless I am and sometimes I got the band this time and can't get the name of the song. No way. Anyway, we've got to go listen to that song today. Somebody please leave it down below for us because I really want us to go and play that song today. It's very important for us to play that. I don't want to knock the door the way I feel today. Take me to the place I love. Take it all away. Oh, we'll have to look it up, guys. Sorry. But that is the song I'm going to leave you with today because we've got to keep going to the place we love, which is Terabella for us here on my channel. Staying off the radar, flying out of anyone's range or radar so we don't get attacked. And we've got to keep staying in the place we love, which in my case is in my garden and with my dogs. I know we've all got different places, different Terabellas. If you are new here, we've called our beautiful Earth Terabella, which is our happy place, a place we go to feel peace, a sense of calm, and to sort of save ourselves really in this madness that's currently rolling out. So that's what I'm going to leave you with today. A song that I don't know the name of, but I do know it's Red Hot Chili Peppers. Oh my God. All right, take care. You know what I'm like, guys. I know you understand me. And sorry about the videos being all out of sync because of YouTube. It's so frustrating. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Enjoy spring. Get planting all your veggies and your bulbs and everything out there, guys. I'm still planting some winter veggies. And I'll say goodbye from me. I'll say goodbye from the doggos. There's Spocket. Where's Sophie? There she is. Say goodbye, Soph. Oh, God. Spocket gets all jealous. Say goodbye, Spock. All right, have a wonderful day, and I'll say goodbye from me and goodbye from the doggos. Oh, my God. Bye, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Bye.